It's about storytelling. That's everything we do is about telling a story. We say with honesty, with passion, and in integrity.
I'm closed today.
You were closed yesterday.
I'm closed today too.
And then to be able to share it with the audience and to have people come up after a show and say, I didn't know what we were going to see tonight.
Since its first production in 1996, StageWest has worked hard to be different.
What I love about StageWest is their selection of shows. I like to be inspired, or I like to be made to think.
And I'm not talking about love taps. We're gonna get serious here, and you know what that means.
You get a lot more meaty material when you come to StageWest. There's always something to sink your teeth into.
Now closing in on its 100th show, StageWest has established itself as the progressive contemporary theater, often premiering never-before-seen material in Iowa, providing memorable, first-time experiences for both the artistic teams and audiences.
What StageWest does is bring to us these new contemporary playwrights that do work in New York, do work in Chicago. StageWest has a unique perspective on contemporary American theater that we wouldn't have an opportunity to see if it wasn't for them.
StageWest adds a dimension to this entire arts community that simply is unique. It's not being replicated by anyone.
It brings a sophistication to Des Moines that otherwise is absent.
Over the last 10 years or so, the theater company has become so much, there's so much more good theater to do, and StageWest really paved the way for that.
How many days sober?
What's that?
How many days do you have sober?
Just today.
When I go to StageWest, the cast is spot on in every aspect. Their characters are fully developed, and the directing is just amazing.
One recent show was called Superior Donuts. The play gave audiences an up-close look at local talent that stays local because of opportunities at StageWest.
What happens to the next dude that comes in? Ask for a donut. You say you're sorry about round of donuts. But the sign says Superior Donuts.
When looking into the show, when the director, first approached me with the script, I looked and I read it and I related it to where our society and stuff is now. It has this great image of America in the show. It has this great, vision of where America should be, and I think it's something that it's good for, everybody my age to sit back and listen to.
If I cannot look at her, I will pray for God to kill me.
StageWest draws people from the local community who have a great deal of talent that needs to just be given an opportunity for a showcase.
We started as an all-volunteer organization, and now we do pay our actors, directors, designers, everybody involved with the artistic team.
I like sports and all, but hockey's just so,
StageWest also offers many local student actors a first step toward their professional aspirations.
But it is very well integrated with the academic communities, whether it's Iowa State or Simpson or Drake, and in allowing students to have an almost professional experience and be able to put it on their resume while here and before they graduate. Odds are that's giving them an incentive to stay in this area. But bottom line, it is supporting a broad-based younger community.
For a business to be successful, it needs to be housed in a successful community. The arts are a part of that.
Uptown International DVD Rental, 1019, right next door.
We would be a weaker community if we didn't have a StageWest here to lead us forward.
StageWest is only able to create its next one-of-a-kind show because of the generosity of Iowans.
You are a business doing theater. You're not a theater that happens to fall into business once in a while. We have really worked hard the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, especially on the business end of it. And yes, it takes money, but we're investing primarily in people.
Businesses can contribute in so many ways, whether it be large or small, they all serve a purpose. and it doesn't put the theater up on a pedestal. It makes it more accessible to the population and the population to be involved in the experience.
Every show has rules, big and small, that are important. And it's the same way for businesses. You can, even if you can't donate money, you can donate goods. Your employees can come and donate time.
We had only 2 or 3 theater groups in Des Moines for many, many years, and that's blossomed, and that's great, I think. More good theater begets more good theater, and the more people start talking about theater and, hey, did you see this? Did you go there? Did you see that show last week? The conversation becomes a community conversation on the arts, and I think it's healthy for everybody.
You know what, Margaret? I do remember that story about the turkey, but you know what you forgot?
People have asked me many times, why did you start StageWest? And I say the 2 things: I love live theater, I love the excitement and the vitality of it, and I love Des Moines. This is where I'm from.
StageWest relies on the support of generous donors to provide outstanding, one-of-a-kind performances.